know we're gonna be late, right?
We have like 5 minutes.
And 2 minutes.
Oh gosh, gotta keep going.
And the worst part is we're not even like dressed for this.
That's okay, a little bit. That's really good.
Live from the Learning Commons at Marywood-University, it is Late Night Marywood. Please welcome, if you will, your hosts, Zukowski and Rachael Eyler.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining us on our very first episode of Late Night Marywood. I'm Rachael Eyler.
And I'm Zukowski. We are very excited to spend the next hour talking with you, special guests, and overall just having fun.
We are one of the first original programs to be kickstarted here, right in our brand new studio.
And that applause you just heard by far was not real.
And neither was that laugh. But the excitement is by far so real in this studio. We have an amazing team working right behind our cameras and in our control room making all of this happen.
Can we get a sound effect for our crew, please? Thanks to our sound guy, Marty.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. You have been such a big help. But you all back home may be wondering who we are, what we are doing here, or how you ended up watching us.
Or why you're still watching us. But I think to get to know who we are, it may be easier to show you rather than us just explaining.
And we're gonna have to explain either way.
We start our mornings by getting our exercise on as we go to the gym. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, not happening.
15.
50?
20.
Okay, may not have any muscles, but that's okay.
It's nice to have a workout buddy because they really push you to do your best. 99. 1,000.
We did it! Woo!
Sometimes Anna and I push each other too far. But don't worry, this is only the start of our day. We have a lot of fun in our department too.
One of the best things about this department is scaring people. And Rachael, she's probably the easiest one to scare. Let's go find her.
Overall, we're just 2 college students drowning in debt trying to earn our degrees. Sometimes we just go into a quiet room and do homework together. Well, some of us.
Anne, we're supposed to be doing homework right now.
I'm just taking a break.
Every 5 seconds?
I look like a cute pig.
But don't worry, because at the end of the day, we're students just like you. We do our homework at 3 a.m.
I'm giving up. I need to go to bed.
and don't pay attention in class.
Could you repeat the question again? Well, that pretty much sums up our life story, but honestly, we're just both communication arts students here at Marywood. I'm a junior digital media major.
And I'm actually new to the department this year. I am a freshman broadcast journalist major. But I think the biggest thing you all need to know about us is we're just like the rest of the students here at Marywood-University.
Yes, we are. We're just college students who have no idea where their lives are going, and we're hoping to get ourselves into some debt.
There's that laughter again. But we are going to take a short break, but stay tuned because we have some really exciting things coming up when we come back right here on Late Night Marywood.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
Guess Smokey liked that idea.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it,
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got, or C, show solidarity?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
How much love there is in this studio right now.
That's just because I love you so much.
I'm sure you do, Anne. Or it's just that tomorrow's Valentine's Day and we're both single.
I remember way back when you were just a freshman in my summer orientation group, and you were so excited to get your hands on everything from the TV studio to the radio to writing articles, taking photos, everything. You were very excited. Definitely shows that you love the work that you do.
And how much am I doing that really right now?
Yeah.
Everything I said.
Literally.
But that was only like 6 months ago now. I mean, we're second semester in.
Yeah.
It's finally Valentine's Day. And I'm very like excited, but like nervous for tomorrow.
Why?
I'm more nervous about tomorrow than I am for tonight.
Why? It's just another holiday. Who cares?
It's not even a holiday though. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, it technically is.
But no, I think it's because like in high school, you know, you go through high school for 4 years, and you've been out longer than I have been, but in high school, it was always so superficial. And literally the day before Valentine's Day, the admin made these rules. They like made strict like no PDA, so like no one could like kiss, but like or anything like that. But like our halls were splattered with red because of how many roses were there.
Yeah, I'm sure couples brought in their little gifts here and there. It was
disgusting, man.
Oh, really?
It was terrible. Like you had freshmen. Of course, like I was single till my junior year. So can you tell how desperate I am at the bottom?
Call her, give her a call. Here's her number on the screen.
Totally
Just kidding.
joking. But
yeah.
no. But in all honesty, like I like stayed single for a really long time. So my friends though, I was in 9th grade, and I remember her so well. She was in my science class, and she got a boyfriend, and it was like right before like Valentine's Day. They must have been dating for only like 3 weeks, not that long.
So
guess what he does though to her?
What?
Brings her this gigantic teddy bear. She tried putting it in her locker. That was like the first stupid mistake that she tried to do. But she like had this huge teddy bear. He brought her flowers and chocolate. And meanwhile in science class, like literally in 3 weeks, they're like, oh my God, I love him so much. Oh
See,
my
the thing
God.
with that is it's way too much. Why does it always have to be? Because that's not fair to other kids. And on top of that, I feel like if you really love someone or you want to show your way of really caring for somebody,
them, yeah.
do it on a random Tuesday or whatever day of the week it is.
It was like that Facebook meme that came out like about a month ago. It's like, I'd rather have a boyfriend that surprised me on a random Tuesday in July.
It's
with
the
flowers.
truth.
It is true. Yeah. Because to me, Valentine's Day, we don't, I mean, it's not a real holiday. We don't even get off from school.
If Marywood really loved us, they would give us tomorrow off. Am I right?
Marywood should be, I mean, they haven't even given us. But
snow day already.
Marywood needs to be like my Valentine so I can get off and they can, you know, give me maybe stray days.
Right? Now you're talking about a dream, not a holiday.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Valentine's Day is definitely, I think, an overrated holiday in a sense. Because there are years where you love Valentine's Day, and then there are years where like people just don't love Valentine's Day, or as you say, Valentine's Day. But no, I mean, like, I'm excited because our wonderful, one of our crew members, she's so awesome. She like messaged me like 2 weeks ago and was like, I have a Valentine's gift for you. I'm like, you're gonna be my Valentine's Day.
I wonder if it's the same person who messaged me and said that she was gonna make me cinnamon rolls.
But no, because then she told me she was gonna make cinnamon rolls, and I feel so bad because I don't like cinnamon rolls.
So it's probably the same.
Is it Bethany?
Yeah.
It's Bethany.
Wow.
She ate a roast today too.
Didn't give me one?
That's because I'm more special.
Wow, we all know.
So maybe I was her first Valentine. But then you tagged me on Facebook.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, will you be my Valentine?
Right.
But then I find out it was for Viewmont. It was to win a $25 like gift card. So how much love is there really between us, Anne?
Well, not enough, I guess.
Clearly, we're just breaking this right here. But no, I mean, I think that's the thing though. I love how friendship can be like expressed just as much as like you are with a partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and it's so cute like to see these couples who've been together for like, oh my gosh, like my parents have been together for almost 30 years now, and my dad like still brings my mom like a rose or you know, roses, and it's like super cute, and it's like that's true love. And like my dad does that on random days, and my sister does that with her fiance too, like just gives her random flowers. So I guess there are like goods and bads to Valentine's Day, but tomorrow I'm not gonna like it because single number here.
Yeah, give her a call maybe. I don't know.
Stop it. No. Anyway, we are running out of time though, so you wanna?
Yep. So don't leave us just yet. Coming up after the short break will be one of the funniest groups on campus, Improv Beyond. Right after this.
This is the story of a boy who's very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent. We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the eye.
I am a witness. I am a witness. I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook. And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Right, mi cariño. So like I said, everything I learned about cooking, I learned from Grandma's empanadas. Shall we go again?
Yep.
Mix beef with the onions with the peppers with the paprika with the garlic with the oregano with the cumin. Got it?
Got it.
Throw on the olives, stir, season, stir again, pour out the flour, roll out the dough, make a circle, drop in a fistful of filling, fold over, press down, and ta-da!
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Welcome back. We have a talented group of people waiting right here, so they can fall into character on cue. Please give a big hand to Improv Beyond.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
guys.
joining us. Could we start by introducing yourself? Alex, go ahead, go first.
Sure. As she said, my name is Alex Iden. I'm a senior digital media major in the comm department, and this is my last semester with Improv Beyond.
I'm Daniel Smith. I am a junior journalism major.
How long have you been on?
Since last year.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm Terry Thompson. I'm a junior digital media major, and I'm beautiful.
That's true.
Yeah, you are.
I third that.
He is correct.
I'm Travis Murray. I'm a senior marketing major, and I'm the president of Improv Beyond.
It's true.
I didn't know you were
We
marketing.
elected him.
Cool.
That's true.
Now I know.
Thank you so much, you guys, for really coming on the show and being one of our very first guests. You are our first guest.
Oh,
Yeah,
we are the
literally
first.
the
You are the
first.
first
Oh,
guest.
wow.
So
Oh, yeah.
We win.
Get in there quick.
We've
you guys
won.
officially win. So how do you
We're
feel
the
about,
schmaze.
what do you guys think so far?
I'm having a good time.
Yeah,
These are nice
very
seats.
impressed.
It's a great
They're
logo.
kind of a bit high. I can't reach the ground, but that might be my own fault.
I was told not to swivel, but
Yeah, don't swivel.
Oh,
no
really?
swivels.
I should probably stop
Never
swiveling.
mind, I don't like the seats anymore.
So,
We can start with you since you are the president, Travis.
Yeah.
How did you start in Improv Beyond? Tell me everything.
Oh, everything might take a while, but we can tell you some. My freshman year was when the group was actually formed. I wasn't part of the group. I saw the first show of Improv Beyond, and I was like, this looks fun. I'm gonna see if I can do this. And yeah, I've loved it ever since. It's been a lot of fun times working with everybody, putting on a lot of shows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So anyone can answer this. What is improv really about?
You got something, Terry?
I guess just having a good time with friends, really. When we're on stage with each other, it's just a bunch of good times, a lot of laughs. We interact with each other very well.
have you guys participated in any Marywood theater or outside theater or any type of acting classes or anything that builds your
Or do you guys just
skills?
wing it? Are you just that good?
Yeah, are you that good?
For some of us, including myself, I know Terry and Travis do it as well. I'm not sure about Daniel, but we act outside of Marywood sometimes.
I'm the only one
and
who
even
doesn't.
within
Not true
Marywood
anymore.
as well. I've done a few shows outside. Travis does a lot in the theater department. If you want to talk about that, you can. I don't want to talk for you. But I feel like it's a lot of fun to do improv because we can bring the skill sets that we've learned from acting outside of Marywood and bring them in and on your feet atmosphere. I really enjoy that.
One thing that's great about improv, though, is I haven't prepared for a presentation in a
forever,
year.
right?
Yeah.
Never.
I don't anymore.
So you guys can just go into a class and just give a presentation on a whim.
Yeah.
I want to join improv now.
Wow,
It's really helpful. Yeah.
A lot of skills.
Do you guys still get nervous anytime or far gone?
I mean, a little bit, but I mean, each show. I was actually really confused. It was maybe two shows ago. We were getting ready to do our show, and I was like, I don't even feel anything. It's you feel butterflies before a big thing or something. It was just nothing. I'm is this bad? Is something wrong with me?
It's it's like anything. After a while, after you just keep doing it, you just kind of get used to it.
Right.
And I mean, for Travis and I, we're veterans. We've done a bajillion shows, so we're just kind of used to it. It's you don't get the nerves really anymore. It's like getting up in front of a crowd. You think you're gonna get nervous, but then you get up there and it's kind of oh, well, I'm here. That's always how I feel about it.
So you guys did your fall showcase last semester. How did that go?
I think it had a great turnout. We had a really good
Fabulous.
time.
Yeah.
That was my first time directing the show. Previous year was Nick Rivera, our old president. I don't know. You guys can say what you guys thought of it.
I forgot to ask for lights from SAC.
Well,
so we weren't. We didn't have the proper lighting. Other than that, we were good.
Right.
Yeah,
we were great.
People were there for us. They weren't there for the lights.
It's true. Let's turn off.
Except Tammy.
See if we're still fun.
Alex, you started the show actually. How did that feel being a senior and
it was a lot of fun. Going with the improv sense of things, I kind of improvised the whole beginning. I had the idea because I did it once in improv practice. For those of you who don't know, my opening was a rant about how much I hate the movie Ratatouille from Pixar.
I still don't get why you think it's that bad.
It's bad, Ann.
It's
bad.
We don't want to do this right now. We don't want to get into this right now.
We'll discuss it after the show.
Okay. Sorry.
Catch me outside.
But I knew I wanted to do that, but I just kind of like I forgot to do the presentation. So I literally made the presentation about 5 minutes before the show started.
So like we were saying, we can give a presentation on 5 minutes notice.
We were warming up and we were like, Alex, where are you at? And he said, hold on, I need pictures of rats.
He was literally creating.
That's like a normal thing for him to say.
So what are we gonna expect? What are we gonna expect for your spring showcase?
A lot more laughs. A lot more Terry Thompson.
Same amount of Terry Thompson. Same amount of Terry Thompson.
Better lighting.
Okay.
Better lighting.
Yeah.
Is that all going to be improvised?
Yeah, we actually almost just took out our phones and shined flashlights on ourselves the whole time.
It worked for a little while.
Yeah. We warmed up that way.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of your skits just from what Alex has showed me before. I mean, what has been the craziest skit that you guys have ever done? Or the most funny?
We can't talk about a couple of those like with camera. But,
we do a lot of scenes, like, because we practice twice a week for 2 hours.
Right.
And we do a lot of scenes. I told them, we rehearsed this once, and I told them that my favorite scene was when we performed at the AFA Gallery in downtown Scranton. We did a scene, I forget who I was with. I think, Dan Hoy, who was one of the co-founders of the group, and he was Batman, and I was his lesser brother. I don't remember my character's name, but he was like very much not Batman. He was like, hello, hey Batman, hello, and he just got really annoyed with me. I think that's one of my, because we just always bring it back up, so I think that's why it has just a lasting memory. I think that's why it's my favorite scene I've done, at least for me.
My favorite scene was actually in the last show. It was a game called Scripted Lines, where you have to pull out lines that the audience wrote.
Yeah.
And it was Terry, Alex, and me, and then I pulled out the line. I think I said that like the best way to get a girl is to just walk up to her and say, and I pulled out a line, and I looked right in the audience and I said, "Eat my butter nuggets," and it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever said.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Going off of that, the same game, I pulled out some line that had something to do with stealing a baby. And I knew that someone in the crowd had a baby because it was crying beforehand.
Yeah.
So I ran up to him and I'm like, "Give me your baby." And she was like, "Okay." So I had a baby.
Terry was walking around the audience with a baby in his arms.
Yeah,
Really
he did.
You should have just took it and be like, "I'm about to teach you improv."
I should.
This is how we do this. Like, you know, the line thing,
At Improv Beyond, we really commit to our jokes. Like, we commit to our jokes.
And we still babies.
Have you guys?
We commit to that joke.
Have you guys ever like messed up and just like kept going off of it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
like
all the time,
every
yeah.
scene, maybe.
Every scene.
About 4/5.
4/5 of a scene is a
There's
mistake.
enough.
Yeah. Of every mistake.
It's pretending the mistakes are intentional. Is really the trick of it. Yeah.
Talking about crazy, I saw on someone's Snapchat story or maybe Facebook or something about a crazy spontaneous trip around like midnight to Philly for a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
I
Do
have
you want to
ask
tell
though
us about
first,
that?
as a New Yorker, is Philly really that dangerous at night? Like, or
I
like
enjoy
when I go
Philly.
spontaneous
I
to
mean,
go
you
to
can eat some
Philly.
things off the
on your,
ground
like,
sometimes.
complexion.
And the other thing is, as a New Yorker, is the Philly steaks really that good?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to Philly.
Yeah, let's go right now after the show.
Backstory on that thing. One night, this is the second time. We've done it twice. We've done it twice.
I was there for the first one.
Yeah, he was there for the first. He was there for the second.
I wasn't there for either.
Terry does not know
Terry.
about this.
Sorry, Terry. You
really
can join
is
us on
weird.
this side if you want.
Yeah, come on over here.
The first time I was over at Dan Hoy's house, and we were just hanging out, and we said, he said, "I've never been to Dave & Buster's." And we were like, I was like, "Okay, let's go to Dave & Buster's." And we got Nick Rivera, who Travis mentioned, and another former member of Improv Beyond. And we got Travis, who wrote a paper on the way.
Can I just step in real
go
quick?
ahead, go ahead.
So this was during finals week, I believe.
Yes, yeah, it was.
That they decided to do this. I had to finish my one final. It was like I had handed it in online. So I'm, of course, it's me. I'm doing the last minute. And
You're improving.
that's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it, sure.
Yeah.
And so I'm writing my final paper for this class, and they're all like, "Hey, let's go to Philadelphia right now." And I'm like, "Guys, I have to write a paper." And they're like, "We'll just do it on the way." Okay.
You said yes?
So I have my laptop with me I think Dan was driving Dan's car.
No, in Nick's car.
Nick.
Nick, yeah, Nick.
I have my laptop with me in the car. writing out this final while we're heading to Philadelphia on like a Tuesday.
Yep.
Like for no reason. We stopped at Arby's real quick. Just
we stopped at Arby's and then we went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
And we saw no, didn't we get cheesesteaks? Or did we not get cheesesteaks?
We did.
We did at some point, and we went to see an improv show as well.
Oh my gosh. Well,
the second time.
What's the deadline?
What was that happened the second time?
I wasn't there.
Second time we're just like, it was midnight. And we're like, you want to go to Philly? And we're like, yeah. So we get to the rest stop in Allentown, and we're like, oh my God, we're actually going to Philadelphia right now.
Oh Lord. No, next time you guys go, let us know because we would love to join you. And
Bring the
improv,
whole crew.
improv, yeah.
We'll get a bus. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We're going right now.
Oh, snap, let's get out of here.
Well, you guys can't go just yet. We are running out of time, but when we do come back, we will be having a little something special for you guys, so stay tuned.
I like special.
Right, mi cariño. So like I said, everything I learned about cooking, I learned from Grandma's empanadas. Shall we go again?
Yep.
Mix beef with the onions with the peppers with the paprika, the garlic with the oregano with the cumin. Got it?
Got it.
Throw on the olives, stir, season, stir again, pour out the flour, roll out the dough, make a circle, drop in a fistful of filling, fold over, press down, and ta-da!
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center, keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, button the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just
keep pedaling. Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steer into the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. Go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
With us, we have Improv Beyond.
You guys, thank you again. You guys are clearly very talented people if anyone has seen their show. And we don't mean to put you on a spot because although you are an improv team, but would you guys put on a show for us?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we brought our puppets.
You have them in the bag?
Yeah, you want me to go grab them?
Yeah, go crazy.
Okay. So, yes, we're going to play a game, but however, there is a twist, of course.
Of course, because we got to be that sly.
Yeah.
We will. So we're going to give you guys a scene, a setting, basically, as you guys would call it. But the point is, Ann and I will pause you at any time during the scene, and you'll have to freeze right where you are. And Ann and I will either tell you a phrase that you have to include, a person, an object, and you guys will just have to roll with it.
And then we're going to say play and you continue.
Yeah. Every time we pause, when you come back in, you still have to continue with that object unless we say you can drop it.
So we keep all the things you give us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So your first scene is you are random wedding crashers. Are you ready?
Okay.
Action.
I do.
I've waited for this day for a long time, Tiffany.
Welcome
Hello.
to the WWE SmackDown version of Tiffany and Brett's wedding. Oh, you did not.
We did.
Brett, I'm sorry. They're your cousins. They had to be here.
We're related by blood.
I can't believe you hired WWE wrestlers at our wedding.
Pause. So the next thing you have to add is the crazy bride's aunt starts to confuse you for wedding guests.
I think, hey, you remind me of my nephew, Timmy.
Yeah. WWE wrestlers, and now your aunt.
You remind me
My
of,
co-anchor has lost his mind.
you remind me of Obama.
Aunt Elma.
Obama.
Because he's got those taxes that take away my Medicare.
Aunt Elma.
Oh,
Do not get political right now.
oh, you listen to me.
We're gonna be bringing in the cage.
Sonny?
Pause. Now you guys are going to, you're doing the Luna dance or whatever that is. So put your hands on each other's, dance it. Yeah, the conga dance.
You can still be your announcer.
Obama's taxes. Hey, Obama's
The wedding
taxes.
has engaged in a
Hey,
conga
Obama's
dance.
taxes.
I'm really sorry, Brett.
Obama's
Am I? Yes.
Pause. So as you guys are congoing, you spot the famous author J.K. Rowling across the hall.
Oh, look. Oh, it's JK. Look at her. She looks. Look, it's JK.
Hello, JK.
Hello,
Hey,
JK.
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 Hey,
This is supposed to be my day.
you come over here. I'm gonna give you one.
JK's.
Excuse me.
You
Aren't
hold this.
you the one who brought the wrestlers and your aunt and the conga line?
They're
JK.
related by blood, Brett.
That means
Yeah.
nothing to me.
I read your
I'm
book.
a man of law, not blood.
Pause.
Harry
Three of
and
them.
Hermione for life.
Okay. In the midst of all this rambunctious fighting, the bride calls everyone to toss the wedding bouquet, even the males. Action.
I'm gonna toss the bouquet now.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
JK.
JK.
JK, they're gonna throw the
I'm
bouquet.
ready.
JK, come on, catch it.
Oh.
Yes, I'm getting married.
The champion
Pause. Okay. So now that Mr. Alex has caught the bouquet, a little girl from the wedding party is upset that she didn't do it, but Alex will not give it to her. Go.
What you mean you want the bouquet? Oh, coming from the top rope.
It's my bouquet. Janet ain't nothing. She ain't complete 3rd grade. I did though. I did.
Congratulations. Out.
Pause. Okay. We're gonna start to wrap this scene up. You just look at me. Start to wrap this scene up. You guys are caught, so you disguise yourself as the wedding band.
Give me a ring.
Oh Lord.
He's the actual wedding band. Come.
You gotta be the one. Under pressure. Harry Potter. Coming down the street. Harry Potter. Under Hermione. Harry Potter. And Hermione.
All right.
And Hermione.
I think so.
And pause. And scene, I guess, right?
Yep.
We have time for one more. Anybody?
what?
Yeah, we have time for one more, I think.
Oh, one more?
We have a couple more minutes, so really quick.
Okay.
Okay. You have just gotten home, and you are decided to all move into a neighborhood. You have a bunch of balloons on your house, but there's someone in the group that has a phobia. Go.
No!
It's just a house, Jimmy.
No, not
House,
just
Jimmy.
You used to live in one.
No!
Oh, the balloons. Is it the balloons?
Oh. It's oxygen.
Is it oxygen?
It's not the
Is it
rubber.
It's not
air.
Rubber.
Air and rubber.
It's just helium.
String.
There's a spider on the balloon.
Pause.
You got this.
The balloon suddenly pops, and you have to do something to comfort poor Jimmy.
What?
Comfort Jimmy? I don't know if that's
Oh,
his
okay,
name.
got it.
Jimmy, go.
Well, there goes the house.
Oh my God, it's okay. It's all right.
No,
I guess he's also Jimmy. Oh my God.
Take your Pepto-Bismol. Take your Pepto-Bismol. Dallas,
Pause. You hear a noise, and you think it's a little dog running down the hill. So you have to stop with the house, and you have to get a leash and go get the dog.
Where's Leisha? We need to go get her dog.
Leisha.
Have you seen her?
Let the dog out of here. Is that what it was? It was the dog?
fast and
Stop. Jimmy. Oh, we know you're slow.
This is JK.
All right. I'm getting the leash. Come on. Puppy. Come on, puppy.
Come on.
She writes books.
Come on. Where'd you go? Come on. Stop running.
He's so fast. Why?
Stop.
Balloons.
Pause.
Balloons.
Pause. We're gonna wrap up the scene again. J.K. Rowling catches your dog.
Back up. I've got the dog.
British accent.
Look at JK.
Oh wow.
I haven't seen you since the wedding.
Harry dies in the 9th book.
Oh!
Again? Again? Yeah, wait, again?
He died in the 8th book.
Oh, wait. And the 7th book.
Yeah, and
Is
the
there
4th
even
book.
a
Hey,
ninth
what
book?
happens to Jon Snow?
Yeah, when is he gonna come back?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
You don't know that yet?
You right.
Check out the dog!
Yeah! Bow down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bow
JK.
down.
Thank you.
Bow
Thank you.
down.
JK.
Bow
Okay.
down.
Oh, I don't want to see
I
that.
get the Grammy because I'm British.
That's not how British people
That's
always
not how the
say.
Grammys work.
Scene.
We're done.
Improv Beyond, everybody.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
Wow, it's definitely worked out this way. You guys did a lot of running around and everything. Are you guys like warmed up now?
Really awesome. Improv Beyond, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it,
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got, or C, show solidarity?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent. We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the eye.
I am a witness. I am a witness. I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
They've won the 2016 FuzzFest Battle of the Bands and were nominated for the Best Top 40 Pop Act and Best New Artist of the Electric City Music Conference.
Please welcome everyone, Stephen Murphy, George Petrucci, Aaron Kovalik, and Jesse Morvan from Black Tie Studio.
So thank you for joining us. Could you guys just introduce yourselves towards the camera?
I'm Stephen Murphy.
I'm the keyboardist and lead singer of Black Tie Stereo.
I'm Aaron Kovalich. I am the bassist and I do some singing, but mainly bass.
I'm Jesse. I'm the guitarist and sing a little bit, I guess.
And I'm George, and I'm the drummer.
Thank you so much, you guys. We're talking about that. They were actually named Top 40, not nominated. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You guys have really sounded amazing, and you are from Scranton.
Yes.
So how has this all started, Black Tie Stereo?
Well, I and George actually were in a band maybe like 10 years ago when we were in high school over at Prep. And, you know, I was playing music all through middle school. He had drummed all through middle school, and we decided that we would put a band together. And then I started writing some songs. He started writing some songs. We ended up meeting up with a couple other musicians in the area before we found these guys, and we've been in this lineup for about 3 years now.
Wow, that's awesome. So, I mean, just to link on that name, how did you guys get the name?
You got this one, George.
Yeah, everybody thinks like the name's like some kind of like secret code for something. I
think they always are, even if you don't think they are.
Yeah,
it is. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
So share your secret.
That's what we were going with for a while. We were just gonna tell people that it's a secret. No, I don't know. We just thought Black Tie sounded pretty cool. We thought it was different, and then for a while we were tossing around the word radio. Wasn't radio? Did that have something to do with that?
Radio was in there. We thought stereo sounded a little more retro, and you notice that like a lot of today's popular music is not band oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So we noticed that people in bands, they were going for the whole retro thing, like that was coming back. So we wanted to make something akin to that with the word stereo.
Yeah, so I think stereo kind of came
was
as
a
a
long
replacement
thought process.
for radio, and then Black Tie just sounded good before it, and I don't know, that was kind of it. We just decided.
It's a great name, and you guys are a really great band.
Thank you.
You guys just played at College Snow Jam, which Anne attended. You guys want to tell me about that?
I loved it because I got to ski for free all day.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
it's always a plus here.
Yeah.
Free stuff.
That was cool. There was like, 4 or 5 bands playing?
Yep.
And we were the last one, so we pretty much closed everything out.
Yeah.
But by the time it got to us, it was getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just kind of congregated down, but it was a lot of fun. It was outside. We didn't know that until we started playing, but it was cool. I thought it'd be freezing, but yeah.
I saw somebody with a hat, so that was pretty.
And then they had like a heater like pumped into the
yeah,
tent.
I saw
It was
that.
like, so it was like 20 degrees outside the tent, but inside the tent was like 80, and I was
Yeah.
right next to the heater, so I was like drenched in sweat by the end of the show.
I mean,
Even more
they
so.
care about you guys not freezing to death.
Yeah, that was good.
That was nice, yeah.
So besides
was
Snow
awesome.
Jam, you guys have been doing other home games, or not games, like plays and
Home games.
yes,
Lots
and
of
gigs.
games, yeah.
So a few weeks ago, you guys went to California and you road tripped it. Could you tell us a little bit about that experience and
what you guys did there?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go. Yeah, it was incredible. The drive out there, I guess we'll focus on the driving aspect. Driving out there was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all really excited, we were seeing new things. Like I think you haven't been west of like
Illinois,
Chicago,
yeah.
before that. So like it was awesome. We stopped at the Grand Canyon. Really went out of our way to see some cool stuff. But then on the way back, well, maybe it was a little different because we were leaving nice Southern California. It was like 65 degrees every day in January, which is crazy. To come back here, which was a lot
gigantic
colder.
snowstorm.
Yeah, big snowstorm.
Lots of snow.
The days dragged on, but it was something that we've been working towards for a long time, 6 months maybe.
Yeah.
So you guys recorded a newer album out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you tell us what to look forward to, the sounds
Well,
for your next album?
yeah, for this, so we have music up on Spotify now, and it's a EP that was recorded in 2014, a single that was recorded in 2014, and another single, The Artist, which we all recorded last year. But this new one is actually, for the first time, this EP was like a collaborative writing effort. Whereas a lot of the old music was like 1 or 2 of us. This one was really like just all of us got into a basement and like hashed out everything from chords, lyrics to just major song ideas. And obviously, you know, with that kind of care, it just ends up being no insult to the last music, because obviously we were proud of that too.
Right.
But this is just far and beyond just a really much cooler product that we are really excited to share with you guys.
What inspires that sound of yours? You guys, I mean, I listen to the artist and then I listen to another song, and I mean, they're kind of on two different levels of spectrum, which I really appreciate. What kind of inspires all of that?
I think for everybody, it's something different. Like, I'm wearing I love the Beatles. And I know everybody kind of has a different musical background, whether it be from jazz or classical or like heavy metal too. And I think you could hear like almost every little bit of different type of music that we've come across in our lives, you know, kind of in our sound. I think that's the best way to put it. And, you know, some bands are like, oh yeah, we're a pop band or we're a rock band, or, you know, like I don't, there's not much that sounds like us, in my opinion. And I think that's really cool. Yeah, it's like, it's just,
definitely.
I don't know if it sounds good. That's kind of been our motto, and especially for writing this last EP, was that we kind of just went in, and if it sounded good, it wasn't like, oh, you know, we have to like change this because it doesn't, you know, like really fit. Like, we really kind of just, if it sounded good, we made it work somehow. So that's what I'm excited for. That's where I think kind of most of the differences come from.
I think we definitely like found our sound, you know, which was something that we were definitely struggling with for a little while, because most of these songs, you know, Run Jamie's the oldest one, and that was written when, like, June. So like these songs are very new.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Well, like if you listen to like the Spotify stuff, you see like there's the EP, then the funky Electric Alley one, then the artist. They all sound different.
Right.
This one, it like makes all that kind of make sense.
Okay.
Like it's all like broad, but it kind of I think it brings it all together.
You're right. That's way better than what I said.
So is there any other like musicians or artists that have really hit the top that inspire your sound? I mean, like, I know you said the Beatles with you.
That's tough.
I mean, like, you know, currently I draw a lot of influence from Walk the Moon, The Killers, Muse. I was born on Billy Joel's birthday, so they always make fun of me that I got a little too much Billy Joel in me, but that's...
There's never enough
I'm fine with that. That's okay.
Let's get one thing. There is never enough Billy Joel in the world. But yeah, I mean, you guys definitely have an interesting sound, and I mean, you guys have obviously started from the bottom, like a lot of musicians do. And how does it feel to start making your way up top? You almost have 3,000 likes on your Facebook page, a bunch of people coming to see your shows, and you know, listening, and they're all excited. And I think on Spotify you have almost 5,000 listens. How does that feel, like, to just see where you came from to where you are now?
It's been tough, for real, to like get people to care, not necessarily just about us, but about original music in general, you know. And you know, we love Scranton. I like to say that we're from Scranton. It's a good thing to say. And we've been trying hard to get the original music scene in Scranton, you know, something that's worth seeing and hearing. And you know, and now I think after, you know, playing a few Fuzz events has really helped us out. This whole California thing, you know, looks really good, and so yeah, people starting to notice is really rewarding for sure, because we've been working on it for so long, and that's all we want, is just for people to hear and enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, it's much more. I like, you know, Steven and I have been in this for I don't know, 10 years, and like, it was always like good. Like, we always felt positive about what we were doing, but not until like this lineup did I really feel like it just started. Like, we were having this conversation last night, like, for whatever reason, like, it's just starting to click now.
Yeah, you guys are going like every single night, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It's tiring.
Miraculously not sick of each other, so it's...
That's always a good thing, though.
That's right. I'm not sick of that.
Yeah.
So what are some things to look forward to? Like, next week, you guys are going to be at PSU for their Thon.
Yeah, on Saturday, actually.
And then I also saw you guys are going to Florida to perform there.
Oh,
so you guys want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
You got Steve? Or
sure.
You know,
yeah, so just like, you know, there's always exciting shows to look forward to. Like, you know, we play a lot in the Scranton area, bars, venues around there. That's all we've been doing. But we also have, Thon coming up at Penn State. We have a music conference in Mechanicsburg next week. We have a couple gigs in SeaWorld, Orlando, Florida. Obviously in Scranton, Parade Day is a really big thing, so we're doing a lot for that. All that stuff is on our website, and pretty much every show we have booked. It's all exciting, so come on out.
We'll be at Ale Mary's on Friday, starting at what, 10?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10.
10.
Show
up. Show up.
But yeah, definitely everybody should go check them out. Go like their Facebook page. Go listen to them on Spotify. They're awesome.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, we are running out of time, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, we will be right back in the studio, and Black Tie Stereo will be performing live right here on Late Night Marywood.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook. And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Right, mi cariño. So like I said, everything I learned about cooking, I learned from Grandma's empanadas. Shall we go again?
Yep.
Mix the beef with the onions with the peppers with the paprika with the garlic with the oregano with the cumin. Got it?
Got it.
Throw on the olives, stir, season, stir again, pour out the flour, roll out the dough, make a circle, drop in a fistful of filling, fold over, press down, and ta-da!
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Performing their new song, Miss Romance. Please welcome Black Tie Stereo.
Seems to me I've lost all of my mind. Blamed it on myself for why I'm lonely all the time. She put me out and held me on the line. Reeled me in, poured the glass and told me I was fine.
Love Your Melon, and Static in the Attic will be joining us right here on Late Night Marywood.
Make it a great one, everyone. Roll out. Thank you.